Hello everybody, my name is Andre and today I will be showing you exactly how to create multiple pop-ups within the same page in your GoHighLevel website. As you can see, we have here 3 cards and each card has a button and each button redirects you to a different pop-up. As you can see, we have 2 here and 3 here, different pop-ups for each button. So let's hop into the GoHighLevel website builder, and as you know, GoHighLevel only offers you one single pop-up per page, and sometimes you may want to use multiple pop-ups, as it is the case right here. Maybe you want a different contact form for each tier of your package, and therefore you cannot go by with only one pop-up. So how do we add multiple pop-ups to our website? As you saw earlier, we have everything displayed in our main pop-up, which is this default one from GoHighLevel. And in here, we have to create all our pop-ups, right? Don't worry if they show like this, because when you go on the actual website, as you can see, you only display what you need, right? So you can hide the other elements based on what button you press. And I'll show you exactly the JavaScript code that you need in order to do that. But first, let's focus our attention here. So each row, so each blue element is a pop-up. It will represent a pop-up. So if you want to add different contact forms, make sure that you add them within the same row element. And if we click on the first row, click on advanced, as you can see, we have a class called popup1. The second one has popup2 and the third one has popup3. Very easy. So in order for you to have 3 pop-ups with 3 contact forms, you just need to add your desired contact form in your desired pop-up. So far so good. Next thing is to create the cards or wherever you want to place your buttons, and each button, as you can see, has a custom class called button1, button2 and button3, right? And this is our JavaScript function. Let's open code editor and show you exactly what this does. Obviously you'll need to pause the screen and copy the exact code, right, for it to work, but I'll also explain it to you in case you want to have more pop-ups than 3, right? So those are the button classes, as I explained you earlier. If we want, we can also add a 4th one, button 4, let's say, and make sure that buttons and pop-ups are on the same level, right, on the same index in this array. This is an array, this is the second array, and this is index 0, and button 1 corresponds to pop-up 1. Button 2 on index 1 corresponds to pop-up 2, and so on. So here we would need pop-up 4. Now let's also create them. But before we do that, let's show you what active pop-up and inactive pop-up are. Active pop-up is when we display our pop-up and display block, and inactive pop-up is when we hide our pop-up, we display none. Very simple. And one more thing, make sure that your button action is set to open pop-up. And now let's create a 4th pop-up. We just duplicate this one and we go into the button, and here instead of button 3 we call it button 4. And inside the pop-up we duplicate one section, right? We put here 4, and here 4, let's say, and we also make sure that we remove the class popup3 and we add the class popup4. Then we click save. Very simple, very short tutorial. And then if we check out, as you can see, we have 4 cards, each button with its own pop-up. As you can see, we have a 4th pop-up added to our page, and it is triggered using this 4th button. So this tutorial is one step towards building professional GoHighLevel websites, and if you want a more in-depth tutorial about how to actually create professional websites in GoHighLevel, watch this video.